Yeah, what they saying, Tarot, coming to give you a quick little check-in to see what you got going on, man. Thanks for being on my channel. It's a channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J. And nice to meet you, man. What's up, water sign? I just feel like just taking a moment to relax. I feel like maybe you trying to find time to get everything done. You could be meeting deadlines. It's like shit, work, 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 work. When you see me, I be work, 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 work. So I don't know, maybe you working hard. I work hard for money, yes, so hard for it, honey. Yes, I don't know. Maybe you work hard, and it's like motherfuckers better know they better treat you right. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe you want on the working side. It's like okay, you got places to go, people to meet, and things to do. I feel like maybe you could be walking out of poverty. Like, listen, that ship has sank. I feel like maybe you could be exploring like some childhood traumas, but I feel like it could be triggers. So you don't have no choice but to explore them because maybe it's things that people be doing that triggered you as a child. And it's like now you in your adult life, so you looking at things totally different with a different set of eyes from a higher perspective. Uh, where you able to make changes, make decisions for the greater good. Yeah, journey. So maybe you realizing like uh as you go through this journey, like you shed pieces of that child, that inner child. You get what I'm saying? Occupation, I told you, so I don't know. Maybe you might be traveling for work. You might run into someone you knew as a child. I feel like you may end up somewhere you never dreamed that you would be working. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's some people here that put a lot of work in, and it's like now you're gonna be elevated to different positions that you never thought that you would be able to get. You get what I'm saying? Because you put it into a person, place, thing. Yeah, person, place, or thing. Because in order for you to have distant horizons, I feel like uh you live in the 3D, but it's like your frequency your frequency fluctuates. So it's like okay, when you in certain environments, it fluctuates. So if it's a good environment, okay, it's gonna fluctuate to a higher level. If you're around good people doing good things, so if sending yourself around people that want something for themselves as well, like they say not undermining things. So it's like even though you see everything that's going on around you, you could be seeing stuff going on around you, but it's like I came here, I got a job to do. It's like so it could be a time that you focusing on your journey. It's like I make sure I pay attention when I'm crossing the street. So I feel like you following directions, but it's like okay, let's see. I feel like it could be a male that could be moving on and they might be having to leave their child behind, or maybe somebody travels for work and it's like it's hard leaving your child to travel across the world and go different places. I feel like you putting the end to situations like that's not for your higher good. Like, okay, if it's not healthy for my kids, or if it's not healthy for me, or if it triggered me in a younger age and I'm older now, you could be separating from people that you knew for years. You get what I'm saying? maybe you grew up with these people and it's like, okay, maybe you in your 30s and up, and it's like, okay, you look at things differently. Uh, the time has expired. It's like, okay, it's time for a new team to come in. So maybe it's like maybe the people that you was dealing with in a certain season, it's like, okay, you going through a different phase in your life and you elevating. So it's like you're not gonna be able certain well, you're not gonna be able to have the same team. It's like you got to realize, okay, once you achieve one goal and you go to the next level, you got to learn how to work with different people. That's why you have different teachers that teach different grade levels. It's like, okay, once you pass that level, you go to another teacher. All the teachers is not teaching the same subject. And if you have teachers that's all teaching math, then okay, they gonna teach you different types of math. So it's like it's always a higher teacher that's gonna get you to another level. So it's like, okay, once you get past one level, okay, now you get to the point where it's another teacher that's going to be teaching you. So you become the student again. So you fluctuate from student to teacher, student to teacher. So in order for you to become the teacher to teach the student, it's like you have to be receptive to it, to what's going on around you, the experiences that you having. Uh, Everybody gets taught lessons in different ways, different phases. Could be through person, place, or thing. It just depends on what it is. Where you at with this person, what type of things you doing, what are you involved in. So it's all type of lessons and experiences and different things, levels. So I don't know. Maybe somebody might end up. I feel like it could be somebody that left something behind. Maybe somebody a lover passed away. And I feel like somebody left something behind, certain wealth. You got the love of certain wealth adjudication. I feel like somebody separated. Maybe somebody, again, you got it could have been the ending in the marriage. Somebody could have got a divorce. So something ended in the relationship. Somebody ended up getting a divorce, or somebody ended up passing away. Somebody became a widow. Uh, I feel like once somebody separates from somebody, so maybe if somebody put an end to a situation and they separated, divorced, somebody ended up receiving something, some type of sudden will. Somebody ended up passing away, somebody received something. It's still a separation. I feel like maybe somebody feel like they work hard for this, like being on a journey with somebody, and it's like maybe raising their kids, having to travel like for this person's job. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's a person here gift. Somebody feel like they deserve this. So maybe it's somebody might inherit something. Somebody might end up passing away. Somebody might end up inheriting something from someone, or spiritually inheriting something from someone. Grounded. I feel like if you travel a lot, you got to learn how to balance that energy, because every place you go, the energy is different. Especially if your kids have to travel a lot. So, or maybe your kids might end up having like separation anxiety because they have a parent that travels. So maybe somebody trying to look for a job where they could spend more time with their kids, and it's not like they always on the road or on the go. I feel like it's somebody here that has like a broken heart. It could be a man that has a broken heart. But I feel like this person had to walk away to go get on the journey. You get what I'm saying? I feel like maybe both of y'all had work to do in different departments. I feel like maybe somebody separated if they wasn't married. Maybe somebody ended up going a different route. You get what I'm saying? Be patient. So maybe if you working on something, let go of desperations right now. I feel like it's a guide around. Because I told you, every time you go to a level, it's going to be a teacher, somebody that's going, or something, some place. It's like, I feel like people, places, and things give messages. It's all in what you're looking at and what you're trying to get out of it. Each room is gonna say something different, and like each ground is gonna feel different. You will get different feelings from different places. So I feel like maybe you working on this. Maybe you work in a place and it's like different guides telling you things. So maybe you work somewhere and it's like you know that uh it's a energy from the other side that's present that passed away. I don't know. Maybe it's some type. Maybe somebody might end up receiving some news while they at work that somebody passed away. Maybe this person was like appreciated, admired. I just heard. I feel like somebody separating from somebody, but their heart ain't even broken. So I feel like maybe it wasn't really. Well, wait a minute. I feel like it's a person that really loved the person. So maybe somebody that passed away really loved the person. So maybe a woman might end up passing away. But it's like maybe this woman really loved this man that Sutton will. So I don't know. Maybe this person, I don't know. It sounds crazy. Maybe this person had a child. So maybe these people were like, you could it things are different in the physical than they are in the spiritual. I feel like it was a couple here that maybe were together and ended up separating, right? In the physical. And I feel like either this person, maybe somebody passed first, maybe this person was a widow. But maybe this widow ended up passing as well and had kids. Or maybe this man had kids. Like maybe it was some type of indecision, like in the physical. But I feel like it was always pure love. Like this woman actually loved this man so certain well. It wasn't no I feel like it was indecision on whether they could be together, but they had to separate and find a way to be apart. I feel like one person probably was uh high vibing and the other person probably was a stalemate at the time. But I feel like they eventually ascended together. So it's like to death do them part. So just because one passed away, one was still living, the person's still a widow, but at the end of the day they was married. So it's not officially done until the other person passes as well. You get what I'm saying? You might physically by paper feel like, okay, yeah, they separated, but I feel like somebody gonna get left something. So if a person was like had like a parent or something like that, somebody in the family that decided they want to leave you something, somebody really either loves you or loves a parent or a guardian, whatever, somebody in the family, this person been observing that you've been working hard a lot, but I feel like keep working because you achieving this on your own. So I feel like it's a certain wealth coming inside a certain wealth. Like you already building a certain wealth, but it's like blessings in disguise, they keep saying. So I feel like maybe you feel something like because it's a connection. So into your intuition letting you know strategies. So maybe something was written like designed to happen like this. So maybe something was written like, okay, maybe you had to put the work in first. You couldn't be one of them little, bratty ass kids that people just, was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and all of that. So I feel like it was a lot that had to be worked on. Maybe you had self-accepting issues, or maybe you had your heart broken before. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it was a person here that broke somebody's heart, but regardless, like somebody was loyal to a dead person. I feel like. So I feel like maybe somebody feel like they owe you something because of work that somebody else did. And that's typically how you end up with stuff. It's always a person uh could feel their time coming. You get what I'm saying? And they, Lord, let me go ahead and put this person, slide them on up in the wheel. You get what I'm saying? So it could be a person like either thinking about you or this already been done. Like it's a whole document right here. I feel like this person could be tired. You get what I'm saying? You could be sensing this energy too, like around you. Maybe you putting yourself in a position where you like, okay, well, I'm not worrying about it no more. Because it's like, okay, I'm not worrying about it no more. Like, okay, I put myself in a safe place. So I know how I got to move, how I got to be able to receive these messages, these synchronicities, these signs that they giving me, like being able to use my discernment, where it's not using my heart over my head. It's like once you done had your heart broken before, you start to use your head more. It's like it got to hit you emotionally, for you to feel it, so you will know, like, okay, well, every time I do this, I feel like this. But when I do it this way, I don't feel like that. So I feel like maybe you coming up with different strategies to make a safe place for yourself. But then at the same time, you still gotta be able to move, navigate, be able to come back around like everything that's still going on because you're still a part of the world. But it's like even though you know how to remove your energy and pull it back, uh I feel like you gotta put yourself in the bubble. This is the time to activate that gift, especially if you empath. So if like you dealing with issues and it's always an energetic pull and somebody trying to pull energy from you because your frequency is high. Because I think we talked about this when you go in different places. It's like a magnetic pull. Like they just start coming towards you because they see the damn light some fucking well. So I feel like don't try to dim your light, not to stand out. It's like if you doing what you supposed to be doing, uh, protect it. You get what I'm saying? You gonna separate from people because it's done. It's over with. You get what I'm saying? Like you got something got to end for something new to start. So I feel like maybe you realizing that okay, well, I can't do the same shit and think I'm gonna get a different motherfucking result. It's like God in control of the gifts. So if you mature enough, he gonna make sure you have the gifts that you need to be able to uh pass the message. You get what I'm saying? Put the work in. Work on your motherfucking self. Uh shit, advise. Cause that's all you can do. Cause that's technically what we be doing. You get what I'm saying? Cause if we tell you something, it's like okay, I can only advise. That's all I can do. I can't just be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, I feel like you releasing like control issues, like having control of everything, because you realizing like, okay, well, shit, uh, the world is in your hands, and I feel like people have a piece of a personal part of the world in their hands every day. Because what part do you play every day in the world? What is you doing with your piece of the puzzle? Like, what is you doing with it? So everybody has a purpose of what they supposed to be doing. It's the point of do you know what you're supposed to be doing? And if you the type of person that you versatile and you know how to do all kind of shit, but ain't no telling what you're supposed to be doing. So it's like figure it out, slide in where you fit in. You get what I'm saying? Like making it work, adjacent possibilities. It's like being able to balance all of that. Um be able to accept yourself and your flaws. It's like, okay, being able to still put the work in and focus, but also being able to let go of desperations. But it's like when you choosing yourself, it's like you don't have no choice but to appreciate yourself and appreciate the flaws and the changes and adjustments that you got to make every day. When you got to separate from certain things, uh, especially when your blessings come in, you're gonna have a whole lot of people saying that they love you, especially if they don't know their spiritual purpose and they don't have nobody to support them. But it's like don't let people come to you so they can feel safe. It's like shit, it took me a lot of motherfucking work to get here my damn self. So it's like I can't just let people just come in and fuck it all up. So mature woman, it take a whole lot for you to be able to stand up and say, okay, listen, I gotta make some changes. You can't destroy my peace, okay? I can't let you take my peace. I'm loyal to that. I'm gonna stand on that. I feel like it was a gift to you to be able to love again, cause it's like it's hard to love yourself again. Shit, you can always love somebody, But it's like it's hard to love yourself again and look at the person in the mirror and say, okay, well, listen, yeah, I did that. I stand on that. I'm this person. I be all that. I be that. But I've changed for the better. I see myself at a higher perspective now. I see it. It's like, because people always tell you every day, uh, people always see everything before you see it. But I see what they see, and I see more like they see more. So my goal is to be able to keep pushing so I can do more, be more. Okay? I'm no longer in indecision with that. It's like coming up with a strategy and plan to be able to secure what it is that I'm trying to do with person, place, or thing, or vice versa. Because it's like you got to understand whatever you put out, you're attracting the same. So if you're trying to put out your best, you're going to attract people like that that's trying to put out their best. You will be able to work as a team with people. You will be able to go places and see that shit is in motion. It's moving as it should. Things are happening around you in a good way, but it's like shit, motherfuckers got to move around. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got to move around. Uh, the people that's not supposed to be in the positions got to move the fuck around so the right motherfucker can get in the position. So it just happens like that. So go sit down. Yeah, go sit down. So I don't know, baby. They telling somebody to go sit down. Like you gonna have to sit this one out. So maybe I feel like the ones are being called you to do what they supposed to be doing. Call for their purpose. Like if you don't know, go sit down. If you don't know what your spiritual purpose is and you don't feel supported, go sit down. You gonna sit this one out. We got this. That's where the team shit come in. We got it. We got it. So I feel like maybe you going through a phase like that. Like I'm trying to get myself together. I got places to go. Okay, things to do, people to damn meet. I don't just need a body in the damn slide. I need it to be functioning and making shit happen. So I just feel like that's where you at right now. Don't let nobody come in your safe place, burning down your energy, because that's all it is, depleting your energy. So hopefully if you like the video, please like the video. If you have yet subscribed to the channel, please do. If you have any comments, please drop them. I'm out, y'all.